Hey everybody, and how are you guys doing today? I decided to move myself a little bit different today. I'm a little bit closer to the camera, so I moved my desk out of the way, so I didn't put my desk in front of me. So I'm playing with some stuff. So you guys let me know what you think of it. I'm just a little bit closer to the camera this way around. But anyway, thank you guys for joining today. If you're new, I'm Gabe. Hey, welcome. So glad you're here. We are here to chit chat and talk about the brand new Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation 30-hour wear. Yeah, who wants to wear makeup for 30 hours? I do not know. But anyway, it says it's 30 hours. We're not going to be trying it on that long. But anyway, I thought we would try this out. It's brand new. It just came on the site. It's actually on Amazon and on the Maybelline website right now. It'll sure be all retailers soon. But anyway, we're going to get into that and just a little bit more about benefits, what the product does, try it on, see what we think of it. So if you're interested in that and you're interested in this foundation, you want to know what my opinions are, then stick around and let's do it together. We are ready to get started on this foundation. I did put on a little bit of the NYX the face glue gripping primer. I did do a little bit of that one because it's got a little bit of tack, but it's not too over moisturizing or too glowy, and I didn't want to take away too much of the product, so I just thought I'd do something kind of gripping. So that's what I put on my skin as far as my skin goes, other than my skin prep that I did a little bit earlier. And I did want to let you know, I mentioned in a video, I think it was either in the last video, or I can't remember which one, but these Lisa Eldridge, they're called the Enhancing Sculpt and Shape Pencils. I told you guys I picked up a few of these, and this is what the color looks like. This is 1C by itself. So I just thought, see how natural they are? They're really pretty, actually. You can, anybody, if you're doing film or something like that, these would be really nice because it just gives like a natural enhancement to the lips without making them look too glossy or too plump. But you know, I'm going to try to put a little bit of the, since we're doing Maybelline, a little bit of the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in Bubblegum. I've had this shade. I got it last year, and now that I'm on film and I can show you guys, I wanted to show you what the lip liner look like. So I'm going to put some of this. I love these. These are so good. If you've never tried these, they're really great. They feel a lot like similar to the Fenty ones, the Heatwave ones. I think hers has got a little bit more plumping in it. These are not as plumping, but they got a little bit of a minty feel to them, but they feel similar to the Fenty glosses. If you like Fenty and you want to save a little money, these are great, and they have great colors. But anyway, and I also did a little bit of the Maybelline mascara. I bought this back in, I think it was August, the Firework mascara. So I put a little bit of it on, and I had never tried it before. So what do you guys think? It's pretty good. It dries down really good. A lot of it comes off the brush though. So just be wary of it if you ever want to try it. But it feels pretty good so far. So, so anyway, I know we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this foundation. So anyway, so this is the Maybelline 30 Hour Super Stay Lumi Lift the Lumi Matte Foundation. So basically, it's kind of like a luminous, but it's still a matte foundation, and it's a long wear. I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of just logistics about the product. It says it delivers a buildable coverage for up to 30 hours. It's light as air. It's infused with amino acids, and it gives a luminous matte finish. And then the benefit, it says that it's a long-wearing coverage, airy, lightweight, nothing on the skin, super comfortable formula, infused with amino acids, luminous matte that resists sweat, water, transfer, and available in 24 shades. So, I mean, it's pretty much it for what the logistics of the product is. It doesn't really say anything about it being non-comedogenic and dermatologist tested and all that good stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it is. Usually most of the Maybelline products, they are. If you guys didn't know, Maybelline is all by L'Oreal. So L'Oreal owns, you know, Armani, Lancome, you know, all the major brands. I mean, Yves Saint Laurent, all these brands, as well as a lot of stuff that's in the drugstore. So anyway, let's see. So this is the really cute little cap. So the cap is kind of like a matte cap. I did test the color. I got the shade, what is it, 322. She may be a little dark for me right now, but I'm not mad about that because I didn't want to get it too light. The colors, they're good, but they're kind of weird in a way. It was really hard for me to kind of pick out whether I was going to be a medium or what it is. Usually I do like 312, and I was going to get that one, but then I thought I'd try this one. It doesn't look really bad when I first put it, when you first put it on the skin, it looks like it's going to be a little too dark. But then when I kind of blend it in, it's not bad. This is my first impression of this foundation, by the way. So this is the first time I'm trying it. But just to show you a little bit on my hand, and remember my face is a little bit darker than my hand, so right now my hand is a little light, but that's what the foundation looks like. See, it's already dried down. It seems like it dries down pretty quickly. I took about a pump or so of it. Let's take a little bit and just do a little shade match and just see what we think. Now looking on camera and with the lights, it looks pretty good. It went in pretty good. So maybe I did pretty good. Maybe I didn't do too bad. So yeah. Okay, I'm not mad at it. So let me take a little bit right here. I wanted to make this kind of quick. I don't want to be too long in the tooth with this video. I just wanted to make it kind of quick. I just thought if you guys are looking for cheaper alternatives to some of these foundations that are coming out, like I just reviewed the Dior, and it's totally different from the Dior, but if you're looking for something, you know, maybe for the spring, you know, something that's going to be more long wearing, but it's going to have a little bit of a luminous, and especially if you're someone that's, you know, I'm 53. I mean, if you guys did not know, I'm 53. I've been in this industry for like 30 years, so I've been in it a long time. So basically, if you're looking for kind of a foundation, maybe for somebody that's in their 50s, 40s, you know, early 30s, that's looking for something that's a little bit more on that really pretty, like matte, or you need that long wear all day, like maybe you have a very long job or something that's going to keep you from really touching up makeup or something you know that's going to stay on. This may be a good alternative for you. And I usually really like Maybelline, and I really like L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal's foundations, and a lot of Maybellines that I've tried, I've really enjoyed. And then there's been some that I haven't. So anyway, so what are we thinking? That's pretty good. I've done about a pump and a half, and it's done a great job covering. Wow. Okay. Sometimes, you know, these drugstore foundations they just literally blow my mind. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. Okay. I mean, it blended in great. So it's not too much different from my skin. I mean, it's got a little bit more color maybe, but you know what? I ain't mad at it. Okay. Let's do a little bit more on the other side. Now, of course, I prefer doing more of a damp sponge, and my sponge was clean, by the way, before I started. I always clean my sponges immediately after I get done using them. I never use a dirty sponge over and over again. I clean my brushes when I get done. Immediately when I get finished using them, I clean them right after. Same thing with my sponges. I throw these a lot of times in the washing machine and clean them just with like dark clothes. But I always clean my sponges. So, I mean, I always have a clean sponge. I never use a dirty sponge. Sometimes it may have stains from the makeup not coming out of it because it just stained it. But for the most part, I do not like using a dirty sponge whatsoever. And I don't recommend anybody else to either. But you guys, this is beautiful. It's going on really pretty. I mean, look how it's covering. And this is in 4K. And we're talking about, I don't use filters. So, I'm I'm kind of liking this. I'm like, wow. And it's drying down really fast, like on the back of my hand. When I do it, it's just like, it dries down super quick. So I would say I wouldn't put this on and spot it and then take it and blend it. I would blend it like right away because this is going to dry super quick. I don't think it has any sun. Does it have sunscreen? No sunscreen. So there's no sunscreen in it. So if you're kind of the person that wants a makeup with sunscreen in it, this is probably not going to be you. Let me take a little bit more on my chin. My chin always has a little bit of pink in it. I always have that pinky undertone in it. And I'm going to be doing one or two more reviews after this one. So I just want to, you guys, wow. I am blown away. Blown away. I'm really blown away. That is really pretty. Okay. I'm really shocked at how pretty that is. Wow. And you want to know how much this is? And you're going to laugh too. So Amazon sent me two bottles for $12. Why I got 2 bottles for $12, I don't know. That happened to me one time with a L'Oreal foundation, and they sent me 2 of them. But I didn't ask for 2. They just sent me 2 of the same color. So I'm like, which I'm not mad about. I mean, I don't know how that kind of happened, but I'm like, geez, but it dried down. Now, I feel a little bit of the stickiness from the primer. It's a little bit there, but as far as the dried out already, it feels dry. Like it just, and I didn't even use would not use any powder or anything like that on. So it feels like it has a little bit of a built-in powder. So it feels, cause see on the back of my hand where I had it, it's dried and it just feels powdery a little bit. But it doesn't look powdery. It looks really nice, actually. Let me take just a little, because you know, we're just playing with it. Let's take a little bit more and add maybe a little bit more right here where I get a little red. I mean, it's really not, the color is really not bad at all either. I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark. I mean, it is maybe a little, but I'd rather have it a little bit too dark than too light. I hate my foundation being light. It's like, cause then it sets in my pores and it looks terrible. But, and then we'll do concealer. I'll do concealer later, but that is really pretty. Ooh, it looks like I have highlighter on. Okay, I am not mad at, they're doing yard work and stuff outside, so just, if you hear the wind leaf blower blowing, that's probably what it is. But you guys, wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm really impressed with this. I'm actually more impressed with this one now. I'm almost the Dior. Wow. And I put some concealer on. Oh my God, that's gonna look so good. Jeez, okay. Well, what do we say about this? I mean, now I haven't worn it all day, so I don't know, you know, whether it, you know, what it's gonna wear like throughout the day. I mean, I can only imagine that it's only gonna look really nice. The Maybelline powder that they came out with, was it last year? I think it was it last year? I can't remember. I think it was last year. But they came out with a powder foundation, and I was obsessed with the powder foundation. It was so good. And then Natasha Denona came out with theirs, and then I got obsessed with theirs. But was so good. I used it all the time, and it looked so pretty. That would look really pretty over this. It would look really, if you really wanted that super long wear, because that powder was long wearing. But this is nice, and it does feel, again, I feel a little bit of the tack from the primer, because the primer still, you know, it's still kind of dry. But as far as the foundation goes, I don't feel anything with the foundation, and it feels very light. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels really nice. It feels very lightweight. It feels like I've barely put anything on my face. I'm just, you know, I get so surprised with these dang foundations. I'm like, sometimes you can find a really good, beautiful foundation for half the price. Again, this is $12. Now, I think the lighter shades, for some reason, they're $13 or $14. I don't know why the light shades are more expensive than the darker shades, or the medium to the darker shades, but they are a little bit more. But, you know, but still, you know, $13, $12 for this, you know, and you get a full ounce of it. So that's a normal foundation, you know, and you want something maybe long wear, but you don't want something too matte, but you want it to be a little bit glowy, but you don't want it to be too super glowy, but you want, because it doesn't feel glowy at all, so it doesn't feel sticky or, like say, you know, greasy or anything like that. It just leaves like a little bit of a glow. So if you really hydrate your skin and you really do a good job of prep and use your sunblock or whatever underneath it, or a really good primer underneath it, I think you would get the same result. I mean, because this looks really good. I am really shocked. Really shocked. I can't tell you how shocked I am. I'm like, this is a surprise 2025 already. We're like, okay. So, and you know, and I've been trying the L'Oreal Lumi. We're going to be doing that one in another couple videos from this one, because I've got like all these videos lined up. So we have everybody videotaped already. So I've got to edit them. So it's coming. So I'm going to be doing that one too, but it's more of a tint. So that's different from this one. This one's definitely more coverage. I would say a good medium. You might be able to really build this up with a full if you do it more with like a brush like the BK Beauty brush. If you do it more with like a 101 brush and really put it on and really you could probably definitely get more of a full coverage out of this. Mine with the sponge and being damp, it's definitely more of that medium-ish coverage. But you saw how quick the coverage built up though. It just really just putting a little bit over top of it, how it just really made the skin look really pretty and flawless. So with concealer and everything, I am real excited. I can't wait to try, see what it all looks like together and see what it looks like, how long it's gonna wear and everything. I'll have to get back to you guys on that and let you guys know, but so far, I'm real impressed with this. So anyway, please let me know down below what you guys think, what your thoughts are on this, and what you think, because I'm a little blown away. I have to say, I'm a little blown away. If you have tuned in, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining or just, tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We would love for you to subscribe if you would while you're here. We would love, I'm trying to get to I'm behind because last year I was out for a while. So I'm behind about I wanted to be at like 35 and I'm a good ways away. So anybody that joins, I'm happy to have you here. Please, thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I will be a little bit more active this year. We won't be as AWOL as we was last year. I know some people probably thought I fell off the grid, but anyway, we're so glad to have you here. Make sure you subscribe. And, with that said, guys, I think we're done here. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Remember, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, love yourself. Remember, tell somebody that you love them today because life is way too short. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.